Long time in Africa, yes, in Congo to be precise. There is a man called Otabenga.
It's me.
Around 1883, he was just starting up a family. So one day, he returned from an elephant hunting to see his village slaughtered. He was captured and sold into slavery. Otabenga lived at the American Museum of the National History. But if I may ask, were people meant to be kept in the museum? Funny enough, he was later transferred to an even more outrageous zoo called the Bronx Zoo. Reports gathered that more than 500 white folks with their children gathered to laugh and cheer as Benga. They placed an human being in a small cage. This act of racism has been for long. If I may ask, why? Are you from Zimbabwe, Malawi, Tanzania, South Africa, Morocco or Mali, Ghana, Nigeria, Togo or Liberia? Are you from Madagascar or you speak the sweet African dialect of Swahili, Imba, Masai, Karo or Ethiopia, or the Wolof of Senegal? In as much as you are from this African continent, only you have a complete human DNA. The first university in the world was here in Africa. The first overhead bridge in the world was in Egypt. That is, architecture began here in Africa. Mathematics, astronomy, philosophy, logic, genetics and many more. The color of bronze is brown, but yet they still painted Jesus as a
Tarzan was a black, but they painted him as white. Even the Garden of Eden was here in Africa.
Everything painted white is good, and everything painted black is evil. The richest man ever recorded was an African. Lantern, hair combs, air conditions were invented by Africans. Medicine, mining and metallurgy, cooking, calendars were invented by ancient Egyptians over 500,000 years ago. And then the way we divided our days into hours and 10 minutes. The Nile culture about 1500 BC. The Apollo second cave in Namibia. The bronze figure of Oni. The Benin Empire. The kingdom of the Kush. The Mali Empire. The ancient Ghanas were so rich that even dog collars were made out of precious metals. In ancient Africa, we were already there, but something just happened. Before we dive into that, let me address this. Despite all the gifts, we blacks still kill one another. We still hate one another. A black man does not want another black man to progress. Some black men feel superior whenever they take picture with a white man. They treat a white man like a god and treat their own fellow black man like a dog. Africa is richly blessed with both human and natural resources. So I call on all African youth. Do you know that according to research, only you have a complete human DNA? So stop feeling inferior.
So tell an African man to never feel inferior.
That's all for today. See you next time.